Hello, as promised, this video is about the supplements that I tried since breast cancer in 2023. The ones that I like and still use, the ones that I liked but don't need anymore, and then the ones that I tried, didn't like, or were okay but I found they didn't do anything for me. So I might jump around a little bit, but I've got my notes and I've got some of them here as well. But just to stress, this is my opinion, my view, what worked for me. We're all uniquely different. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical expert. I'm an expert on me and what works for me. And I just wanted to stress that and caveat that this might not suit everybody, and some of the things that didn't work for me or didn't suit me might be amazing for somebody else. So you have to kind of investigate and explore and try things yourself. But yeah, this is kind of like the things I tried, and I've got some notes here because I keep looking down. So one of the first things I tried was curcumin. And I used a Will Powders product, curcumin really helps with sort of bringing down inflammation. And obviously immediately I sort of tried this probably in round about, I came across this in, would it have been the June, July, that's when I found Will Powders company, founded by Davinia Taylor. I follow her on Instagram. She's written books. I think I've talked about those before. So have a look at her because all of her products are clean, no nasties. Anyway, so I tried the curcumin. I was okay for a little while. I didn't notice anything good. I didn't notice anything bad. I was very neutral with it. But then after a couple of weeks, I started getting a rash on my face, and I wasn't sure if it was due to that. I stopped taking it. The rash went away. But I'm a member of her company's Facebook group. It's a free Facebook group. It's really good. It's called For Fat's Sake. And I think I put the question out there, and some people said some people can react to curcumin. So it's not for everybody, but people on that group were also saying what amazing success they'd had with things like reduction in aches and pains, like from rheumatoid arthritis and things like that. So that was something to try. I tried CoQ10, which was supposed to be sort of an antioxidant and help with energy. I tried it twice. I took it for 3 months both times. It didn't do anything for me. Didn't do anything bad, but it didn't do anything good. And when I stopped taking it, I didn't notice any difference either. So that was, and it's expensive as well. So that was a no for me. I tried quercetin. Came across this on a podcast. Again, it's anti-inflammatory, antioxidant. Took it for about 4 months. Didn't notice anything good. Didn't notice any change whatsoever. So I stopped taking that. I use a company called British Supplements for that one, I think. I tried spirulina. It's amazing for gut health, apparently, inflammation, immunity. I don't think I gave it long enough, to be honest. I didn't like the taste. So I probably didn't want to give that one long enough. But there's one. I've dabbled quite a lot with creatine, and I would find straight away I would bloat. I'd feel really bloated and heavy because I'm very windy. And you probably have heard all of this about creatine. But then I did lots of investigating, and I got ChatGPT, or Sage as I call it, because I asked it, or rather it calls it because I got it to name itself. And it recommended a couple of clean UK products for me and said I probably would do better with a HCl. So I use this one, and I've been using Caged. Yeah, I've been using this now for 5 weeks, I think. And see, it's tiny, the measure, but really easy. And it's just a powder. And I've been using that, and no issues at all. I had a little bit of bloat and a little bit of wind for about a week, and then absolutely fine. So if you're interested in creatine, I can highly recommend that one, and it will improve your sort of your muscle mass, your energy, because I weightlift and I lift quite heavy, so it will help with your strength and your recovery. And I think it's also supposed to help with brain function. I haven't noticed that yet, but maybe I need to give it a bit longer. But if that's something you're interested in, that's the one I use. Then I also tried, I've got it, I'm not taking it anymore, Clean Boswellia, which is apparently it's supposed to be very potent to bring down inflammation. So I tried that one. Not taking it at the moment. The other thing I tried was, because I was getting a lot of anxiety, and also because I'm perimenopausal, I tried holy basil, which is supposed to help with anxiety and stress, and that did work. I'm not taking it at the moment, but I think that's a good one if you're suffering from sort of morning anxiety or stress. What were some of the other ones? I tried Irish sea moss, which is supposed to sort of, it's rich in minerals, it's supposed to aid digestion, I think energy. I didn't notice anything. I tried that again twice for a sustained period, a few months, didn't notice anything with that at all, nothing good, nothing bad. I tried ashwagandha for stress and anxiety. I actually felt worse with ashwagandha. That's probably one of the few things I've tried where I felt worse with it, so I stopped taking it. I don't know why, it just didn't work for me. Now, if I'm feeling, I do get anxiety, but I'll talk about that in my next video, because I've just had my hormones tested for testosterone as part of my HRT treatment, because I take estrogen and progesterone. But I think my testosterone levels are low, so I'm waiting for the results to come from that, and then which hopefully will be tomorrow, and then I've got my consultation with the doctor on Wednesday, and that's through a private clinic. But if I am feeling a little bit stressed or anxious, or to help with sleep, I take L-theanine, and Wilt Powders do a product called Calms. They're amazing. They really are. If you're feeling, like if you're go, and you're feeling really, really stressed and anxious and you can't relax, take 2 of those, and it just takes the edge off. They don't sedate you, they don't make you drowsy, you're still focused and switched on, but they just take that jittery edge off. I think they are just amazing, fantastic. I love them. What else? For sleep as well, if you sort of want deeper sleep, I've always been a light sleeper, so I'm trying something at the moment, glycine, and my husband's using it as well because he's a light sleeper. And the product I've got is this one from Bulk. So I get this on Amazon, and it's got a little measure as well, really easy. I take that about an hour before bed, and it's like I get tired and I wake up less and I sleep more deeply. I can just tell I've slept deeper. So that's that one. Also, you could try, I think, in the L-theanine, holy basil, it might work for you, is lemon balm, which is supposed to help with stress and sort of digestion. Sometimes there's a product which is L-theanine and lemon balm together, I think. One of the other things, I've talked about holy basil, one of the other things that I tried, because I've talked on here before about, I think I took, from 26 I developed adult acne. It's a whole other story, but essentially the GP for 10 years prescribed an oral antibiotic for me, tetracycline, something like that, despite my asking if it was going to wreck my gut, and they said not. It did. So I had to work very hard to heal my gut, and I think I'm still on that journey. One of the things which is really, really powerful, and I pronounce this terribly, is Saccharomyces boulardii, which is a probiotic, and it really helps to restore gut flora. That, if your gut has been destroyed from antibiotics, amazing. So I use that, but then I still get bloated with certain things and symptoms. So if I go on holiday, for example, the minute I'm off the flight, even if it's a short flight, like 2 hours, my stomach is so bloated, I look pregnant. So I take these, a dose for bloating. Amazing. They're just amazing. They work really well. I think I found out about those from the Will Powders Facebook group. I had tried this, which a lot of Instagram influencers were recommending, and it's you know, it's not cheap. And I did this for 3 months, and the capsule was like this. I think it's like 50 quid, maybe. Did absolutely nothing for me. I gave it the 3 months, and I noticed no benefits at all with that. Whereas with the dose for bloating, I responded really well. So that one was a no for me. But again, I've heard other people say they've had amazing results with that, and they can really tell. So who knows? Something else I tend to roll on and roll off of this, because I don't think it's good to take it all the time, is berberine. So I use Will Powders. This is really good for blood sugar regulation, healthy metabolism. What else does berberine do? I think it can heal the gut as well, or help to heal the gut. Yeah, gut health, heart health. But I tend to use for a few months, and then I have a month off. So I'm having a month off these at the moment, and then I'll cycle. That's it, cycle back on again. So that was berberine. Some of the other things I tried that did nothing. CBD oil did nothing for me. Did I try anything else? Then some of my other staples that I use is magnesium. So I take this one, and I take 1 or 2 of those before bed. But you can also find, I think Better You do a spray, which you could put on your feet, which apparently is really good. And then vitamin D, which is really important. I mean, I live in the UK, so I need vitamin D. Vitamin D3 with K2, so I use this one. But also, this one is also good. So I've got both of those. I take this all the time. I think we just need it. Vitamin D, I mean, I think it speaks for itself. And then when things do go a little bit awry, which to be honest, health-wise is very rare now. It's very, very, I can't remember the last time I had a cold, or I mean, I never really got sort of upset stomachs, although I did have the norovirus once, back in sort of 2018, I think. But if anything ever does go wrong, so for example, when I was training for the half marathon earlier this year and I got shingles, I got this. And this was on top of the antivirals that I got from the pharmacy. And these, I think, help to suppress the virus and help me get better a lot quicker. But oh my God, they're huge. So if you have a problem swallowing tablets, don't recommend them. But I keep those because I think if you get cold sores, they will help with that as well. And also, if I ever feel like a cold is coming, I always have this in stock, oregano. This is very, very potent. So I do like 2 drops in a glass of water, sort of like this, for about 2 days, and that is it. I find this is very, very powerful. And then for sort of holidays, or if I'm training and it's hot, I don't use them every day because I just use sea salt in a bit of water first thing in the morning, but electrolytes. So when I was training for the half marathon, I would use these from Will Powders, and I also take them on holiday because they do help a little bit with the bloat as well. And then some of my other staples, again, Will Powders, and I'm not being paid anything to promote them. I just really like their products because they're clean. So I fat fast, which means I use MCT oil. So I'll put this in my coffee in the morning, just a little splash. So I use that one. So I can go into the whole sort of ketogenic diet another time. But I also use protein powder. I don't use them made from plants and God knows what chemicals. I use this one from Mill Powders because there's no nasties in it. It is clean bone broth, no nasties, no artificial additives or anything like that. And because I weight train and I'm menopausal and I'm very active, I need my protein, so I take this. This is amazing. The problem is my husband really likes it as well. So that's just, I think I've covered everything. Those are the sort of the main supplements. If there's anything you want more information on, just put me a comment. But hopefully that was useful.